Next up, Dan Chesky and I pull into Mille Lacs Lake for a day of smallmouth bass fishing. These fish fight as hard as any species, and coming off the spawn, they're ready to eat. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats and Lindy Fishing Tackle. There's one, Danny.
Oh, all right.
Look at that.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
That's how you like to start, right there.
That's a rod bender.
Yeah, that's one thing about these smallmouth, doggone it, they fight. You know, I mean, they just, when they get going. One thing though, this one here, he hit it and I watched him hit it and then he hit it a second time. And that's the thing. When you're fishing minnows, they'll hit it a second time, but one of the things you'll notice, I mean, I'm not working real hard to get him here in a hurry because this fish is so strong.
Yeah.
And once they're hooked, you've actually got to take it fairly easy because there he is. I'm gonna just bring him over here. Good fish to start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll work.
Look at a chunky little guy. Look at him.
Work.
Oh, sorry about that, bud. But there you go. But one of the things you got to do right there is you just got to take your time, because even that fish, and this one's not a giant. I mean, we're going to get bigger fish today, but that one there, he is so powerful. I mean, you can see what he's doing.
Yep, no, he was.
You know, he's on the move.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great fish to start. Hey, I'm out fishing today with Dan Chesky from Dan's Southside Marine. We're going to talk a little bit about boats. We're going to talk a little bit about fishing. We're going to show you how to do this bite, because this is a fun bite. It's something you're going to want to go do. And we're going to tell you a little bit about Dan's.
I've never trolled for him like this.
That's fun stuff right there.
Yeah, it is.
Let's find another one. There's the start.
Yep. All right, John, we got one. We got one. Oh, and this one's pulling the drag right out of the get-go.
I'm going to slow down a little bit. That looks like a big fish. Yep, just stay on them. Stay bent. You know, you can tell the difference. Yeah, stay bent on them. You can always tell the difference between the walleyes and the smallmouth. This fish, you can tell that's a smallmouth.
Yep.
Because he's more violent with everything. You can see right there, he was swimming at you and now he's turned, you know?
Yeah, he's
looks like a
fighting
good
it
fish.
all the way.
The other thing I'll tell you we did here, and this is one of those weather change things. Yeah, stay with him, he's coming toward you. This is one of those weather change things. This pass, Dan and I talked about it coming along. We've actually now gone shallower. We're up into 9. I've been spending a lot of time in 11, 12 feet. But with the weather, you know what? At a certain point, you just have to say, are these fish up shallower? So what we did is just made a little adjustment, about a foot and a half in depth. And incidentally, when you make that adjustment in depth with the boat, you don't really worry about any big adjustments with where you're throwing your line. I mean, we're just casting back and we're pulling, and we're actually pulling 2 to 3 feet off the bottom. If he wants to come over here, go with him. Yep, you just go wherever he wants to go, because that's a big fish. Yep, I'm gonna get on the other side of you. If he wants to come back, go with him. You got a big fish. Yeah, okay, where's he gonna go?
Oh, he's going out.
Okay, a little more, got him. Oh, nice fish, Danny.
Beautiful.
Look at that, that's what we're after today. You know, I mean, when I told you were gonna get some big smallmouth, here, I want you to hold him up. Just grab him right there. Look at that.
That's the fish right there, baby.
That's the fish. But here's the deal, little adjustments, right? I mean, we just come up a little bit shallower, you know, make a little change here and there, and it can make all the difference in the world. Look at that. That's a giant fish, man. Good fish, my friend. Today we are pulling 1/16 ounce black and chartreuse Lindy jigs with sucker minnows, holding them 2 to 3 feet above the bottom at about 1 mile per hour. We're fishing 9 to 12 feet of water, and it's early June with clouds and occasional showers giving way to partly cloudy skies with light winds. Couple of different minnows we're using today. A lot of guys use shiners, but one of the things I'll tell you is that I'm a firm believer in minnows that can stay alive longer and stay active down there, because even though we're pulling along at anywhere between 1 to 1.3 miles per hour, that minnow's down there swimming. If you put a shiner back there, he's just gonna pull. So creek chubs and suckers, they're active minnows. And on that 16-ounce jig, they're down there fighting, but it'll grab that smallmouth's attention. Heck of a lot better if you're using a minnow like that sucker or that creek chub, because it's running around down there. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. There's one.
Oh, nice,
Look at
John.
that. Oh boy.
That's as good as mine.
That's what it's all about right here, though. Just getting out and bending a rod. And I just love this smallmouth fishing in the spring and fall. Okay, Danny, I'm getting close. You might want to start getting ready here. He'll make a run, so we'll just kind of wait until we got him up and where he's settled down a little bit. It's a big fish. Now we're fishing fish that are off the beds. We're fishing that 7 to 12 feet of water, and these fish are done on the beds. There he is. Okay, I'm gonna bring him slow here. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Got him. Oh boy. Look at this one. Look at this. This is a monster smallmouth. Look at that. But you can see, I mean, when you look at this fish, it's spawned out, it's done, and she's just out here eating.
Yep.
And this is such a fun way to catch them on light tackle. Yeah. Look at that. That is a giant
black
fish.
Belly, red eyes.
Look at that. What a beautiful small bass. Holy smokes, man. Let's get that one back in the water.
That was worth the fight.
Oh, man, was that fun. Look at that. Hooked up, my friend.
Nice.
He's getting over your way. We'll see what happens here. I don't think he's a giant, but he's a pretty good one.
He's a fighter.
Man, they're fun.
They are a blast.
You know, and I'll tell you, the equipment you need to do this isn't specialized. What I'm using right here is my Lindy rig setups.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's nothing
anybody,
special.
Yeah, anybody can go do it. I'm a pretty simple fisherman. I'm looking for that simple stuff that I can go do. And this is one of them. I mean, just being able to go out, throw a minnow on a jig over the back of the boat and catch fish like we're catching.
This is awesome. I've never fished bass like this before.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is. Oh man, he's a pig.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm just going to take my time, try to, oh yeah, it's a good one. Okay, coming to you. Go get him. Good fish. But yeah, you want to talk about simple. Look at that. I mean, we've caught,
that's a beaut.
A bunch of really nice fish.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about simple though. If you've got a boat, preferably an Alumacraft from Dan's.
Yeah.
If you've got a boat at home, you can go out, grab that Lindy rig rod, grab some Lindy jigs, and go do this. I mean, it's that easy. Stop and pick up some chubs, and you can be cruising along catching fish like that. I mean, that's a giant.
There's nothing wrong with that fish at all.
That's fun stuff, ain't it?
It's a riot.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him. He is live.
Good one, isn't it? Not yet. Look at that. Man, they're so strong.
They turn and go the other direction.
Got him.
Nice job, John.
I scooped him a little quicker than I normally would. Woo! Go ahead and hold him up. Show him to everybody.
I was worried about that
What
one.
an awesome fish.
That's a nice one.
That is another nice one. Man, what a day.
What a day is right.
This is the kind of bite anybody can go out and do. We talked about it earlier. Man, just, you know, get the stuff that you've already got in the compartments of your boat, go out and do it. Jump in the boat and go pull some jigs around. I'll tell you what, it's been a great day on the water. Before we go today, I want to have Dan take a few minutes and tell you about his great dealership down in Bloomington, Minnesota, because I'll tell you what, if you're in the market for a new boat, this is the place you're going to want to go because these guys will get you taken care of.
Yeah, we've got 35,000 square foot of boat showroom. We've got Alumacraft, Premier pontoons, Avalon pontoons, Suzuki, all powered by Suzuki outboards. We've got a nice selection of stuff. Come on down and see us. We've got a full ship store, full sale, service, storage. We do it all. We have in-house financing if you need financing for that new boat. But come on down and see us. Family owned. This is our 54th year.
Tell you what, they got a beautiful building down there in Bloomington, and they got a big inventory of Alumacraft boats and various pontoons. So when you go down there, odds are they're gonna have exactly what you want. And the big question is gonna be, what color do you want? How do you want to rig it? Because they'll do it your way. I'll tell you what, great day on the water. Make sure to stop back next week for another great episode of Jon Thelen's Destination Fish. Closed captioning for Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Formula Propeller. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors: